If you'd like to purchase Magic Online cards at competitive prices, check out our web store at mtgoacademy.com/store.
Hello everyone, we are here doing some two-man queues and we're playing mono red. And we've won the die roll, so we're going to play first. And this is a one-lander, but we can play everything in our hand and a lot of our guys do a lot of damage. So I think we're actually going to keep this. We'll see how that goes. I've never quite pinned down the protocol with one-landers in this deck, especially on the play. But I mean, this seems reasonable enough. And let's see how he starts. Let's see what he's playing. He's playing Affinity. And he's just going to leave up Galv Blast, it looks like. We're just going to throw out one of these guys, try and get a clock going. It's good that he didn't have a turn 1 artifact, but it looks like he's just going to kind of bolt this. But he might wait. He might decide to do something else. I'm going to F6. I have no other plays. And he may just take it. Yep, he just takes it. So he didn't have the blast, or he's just not willing to use it yet. He also doesn't seem to have much going on here. So he's trying to hit an Enforcer. We're just going to play another 2-power dude. I don't think he's going to Shaman us. We could play the Sledder out, but I think the Conscripts is just more damage. We can land Bushwhacker him. Assuming he has nothing, he takes 4 this way. Then he takes 10. So I think that's going to be better. So let's just attack. We have a steady stream of guys for all time. I mean, okay, so he has a Lightning Bolt. So this might be something I'm not familiar with. It could just be a blue-red. No, it could just be Affinity with bolts. Okay, now this sucks. I kind of wonder if he drew... Okay, he must have had one of the Frogmites. He could have played it last turn. But I guess because he drew the second one, maybe he's leaving up counter magic. So this is some sort of blue-red Affinity control, maybe. Or it could just be Affinity that happens to play Lightning Bolt as well as Galv Blast. So we could just attack into all this. We can bolt one of his guys and only trade 1. Okay, if he's Affinity, he has 5 artifacts. He could have played a Forger. I mean, he's obviously some variation of the Affinity mechanic, but when I say Affinity, I'm talking about just traditional Affinity. Or he could just be color screwed and has Carapace Forgers in his hand and more lands that are off color. So if that's the case, are we just hoping that he's off color? The way our hand is set up, we can afford to lose one of these conscripts. So yeah, I think we'll play a conscript, bolt a Frogmite. Actually, let's see if bolting the Frogmite works first of all, because he may have some kind of counter, and that might change what we end up doing. Okay, I think he's just Affinity, and it's just bizarre that he's just got an extra Lightning Bolt as a 5th Galv Blast or something. So yeah. So that slows us down, but if he's color screwed, we may be able to win anyway. He's just going to take it. So that's odd because okay, there's a star, so now he can play his Forger. That sucks. Okay, his sequencing is really weird. He's been holding back and leaving up removal. Now we can potentially get a Sparksmith, but we can't really profitably attack. And the Sparksmith's going to deal a lot to us. I think that's okay. I think we have to just develop a sick board. And then the plan is to Bushwhacker him out or Sparksmith him out. I don't think we attack into this and give him 3 cards for a Mirror Enforcer. So let's just F6. If he just gets really aggressive here, then we'll see. I mean, he drew the star that turn. Yeah, he's playing really weird. I mean, he may have just drawn the Thoughtcast as well. Okay, I don't think we're beating this board, but we'll see. So he was really not color screwed at all. He was just interested in killing some of our guys. And does he have a Tog just to... Oh, he's got like a Sun Chaser. Ugh. Okay. Well, this is looking horrible. So, okay, we have a couple options because we're not going to get to a board state where we can bushwhacker him very well. So I think we may want to actually take the block and hope that we're going to draw a land to Sparksmith him out of the game. And by blocking, we also have the ability, we also have the liberty of using that Sparksmith a little more aggressively. So this block kind of sucks, but I think we're going to take it. He's got 13 power, so we need to mitigate that a little bit. All right, well, I mean, hoping he doesn't have a follow-up. That was a pretty good turn. We actually draw the Sparksmith raw, so let's play it, and I think we're just going to have to pass here. So we're going to take some lumps. We're going to take about 7. And then we're going to have to start trying to Sparksmith to stay alive. We're going to take 7, then we're going to take another 4. That puts us right low enough. And Affinity's not the kind of deck that just whiffs a million times, because he plays a low land count, everything draws him cards. So he just gets right to the nitty gritty. If it's a Tog, I mean, we basically can't win this game if he draws in a Tog. I don't see any kind of way, and that's why this deck is just so very good. Everything is undercosted. It's just like they're playing a different game than we are. We have to take this, I think. They're playing a game where they can draw 2 for blue, they can deal 4 at instant speed for red. So it's just kind of is what it is. All right, we're gonna Matron here. And I think we want to get War Marshal so we can start trading other guys too. And we have 3 chump blockers for an Atog, so I'm a little laggy. I apologize for that, guys. Yeah, a little sluggish here. So I'm gonna check my connection. Okay, here we go. Yeah, we're going to get a War Marshal and hope that he doesn't have a Galv Blast. I might just even do it on his upkeep. Just cuz. Alright, there's a War Marshal. Stop on opponent's turn. So this will drop us to 9. The Sun Chaser is going to drop us to 6. He might even come in with Frogmite. Maybe we just want to hit the Sun Chaser, but I don't think so. I think we'll hit the Enforcer. Boom! Take that. We'll hit the Sun Chaser next turn. But can we even afford to do that? That puts us really low. We may chump block with the Matron here, because our plan is just to shoot down the Sun Chaser. Oh no, here he comes. Oh boy. It's going to be a Tog, and then we're going to just have no way out. I can't think of anything we could do against a Tog. Oh, maybe not. Okay, we're 6, and then we're going to 3. We're going to 2. I may just sack the Matron here. I'll wait till we untap, see what we draw. Because we can also do a pretty sick attack, but the backswing takes us to 1. If we just play Cohort Bushwhacker, it's actually probably our best play, our best chance. Now, if he had Galv Blast, I think he would have sent in the Frogmite. So that's 5, 7, 9, 11. It actually takes him to 13, or it takes him to 1. I think we just have to go for it and hope. I mean, it's It's pretty much impossible for him to not have anything in hand, but that's basically what we're banking on. So his attack takes us to 1, but even if we use our Sparksmith, we'd be forced to go down to burn range anyway. So if he's even thinking about blocking, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13. There's no way we can make 14 out of this. So if he blocks here, he's just going to take it all. All right. Well, we're probably dead. But he's at 1. So that probably means somewhere along the lines we could have squeaked in a win. He wouldn't even play Springleaf Drum if he had the win. I don't actually get what he's doing. He didn't need to show us Springleaf Drum. To be honest, I haven't understood any of his plays. Most of them. He's been holding back some things. So this is either a slow roll or not. I mean, just burn me. Okay, he's playing really slow. I'd be really surprised if we win, but that... Whoa, we did. Crazy. That's crazy. I don't even know what to make of that. I think he held back a little too much. He could have played his Frogmite a turn earlier. He could have played his Enforcers a turn earlier. Being up a game is actually a really big deal right now. I think we cut Sparksmith or Death Spark because it doesn't hit any of his guys. He's playing Sun Chaser instead of Disciple is what it looks like. And we probably need Sparksmith. I think we need Foundry Street Denizen just to have faster starts. Let's see, do we want anything else? I don't think we want Raise. Lifestaff is debatable because it does let us trade in some scenarios, but not many. His guys are 4/4s, so it doesn't do a lot. I like Bolt because it actually does hit Sun Chaser, which is nice. Yeah, I think we're going to keep it like this and hope that it does something. All right, we're on the draw. We miraculously took that first game by just... I don't even know how we did that. This hand I really like. I really like this hand. So we're not going to mulligan. And it looks like he's just leading on burn again, but that's okay. I'm going to play the Cohort. We could play Sparksmith turn 2. But I think we want to go as fast as possible. Just go Conscript Cohort. Even if he has Shaman, I don't think it matters. Because this is just a really fast clock. And depending what he's doing, this will punish a slow start if that's what he's in fact running with. He may just be holding a Doomblade or something crazy. So we'll F6. We're totally Electrickery proof. He hasn't played a single thing, so I think now would be the time probably to play Sparksmith, though War Marshal is a little... it's not even more robust against Electrickery. See, I don't know why he's holding back here. If he has something to play, I think he should play it. But he's not going to. We have another Conscript, so I think... let's see. Wow. He could have Shaman, right? So... that's Shaman and 2 lands to take out 4 of our guys, but he's also going to 12 this turn if he doesn't do anything. I think we'll play a Sparksmith to follow up, because he must be sitting on Enforcer. He needs 1 more land. So we're going to follow up with a Sparksmith, even though War Marshal is potentially better. Well, let's see what happens. He might just have kept a terrible hand. Okay, he blasts 1. And we're going to play Sparksmith, which takes out a Mirror Enforcer, or if he gets his colors fixed, or if he plays a Tog. I mean, this Sparksmith does a lot. And he may be sitting on Electrickery. He may have double Electrickery. There's a Tog. Okay, he just concedes. Wow. All right, so we 2-0'd Affinity, which is pretty impressive. I can't wrap my head around that first game, how we won that. I'm sure in retrospect we'll figure it out. But if he had resolved that Tog, we could have Sparksmith for 4. So he'd have to sack 3 artifacts just to keep it alive. So, okay. He just kept a really slow hand there, and it didn't work out. He did. The one weird thing we saw was a Lightning Bolt, but looked like pretty much straightforward affinity with Sun Chaser kind of strategy, and I'm glad we got there. So thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you.